Aaron Boone has just revealed a brutal injury update to Aaron Judge in regards to that elbow that has given him trouble and has relegated him to DH roles. And this is very, very bad. While we also do look at what this means for guys like Giancarlo Stanton and Ben Rice, the two guys who have shared DH duties for a long part of this year, and we are going to break it all down. Guys, right before we do that, if you're part of that 74% that's not subscribed to Yankees Digest, make sure to subscribe for daily New York Yankees updates. The Yankees are back winning some games right now. Things feel a little bit better than they do, outside of the fact that we just got the update about Aaron Judge that we did not want to see. And we will dive into that because that obviously is one of the biggest storylines throughout this season, is Aaron Judge with that elbow concern. Judge went down with an elbow injury that kept him out for a while, and many fans feared that it was going to be a torn UCL that was going to have a very negative impact on Aaron Judge moving forwards and would end his season after having one of the best years in MLB history. Well, Judge is back with the Yankees. He's DHing, and he's starting to get that hitting back under control. However, he's not in the outfield yet. He's at a DH role, which does make things a little bit complicated when you consider someone like Giancarlo Stanton or like Ben Rice and also Austin Wells, just because they're the two catchers on the team, especially now with JC Escarra gone and Ahmed Rosario in. It does make some sense about what happened, but now we have a huge update on Aaron Judge, and it's just not what we wanted to see. Now, Aaron Boone revealed, saying, I don't think we're going to see Aaron Judge back to throwing like he normally does at any point this year. We're trying to get through where he can let it go with ease and be able to protect himself. And on top of that, saying, what I've said is I'm waiting on the trainers to say thumbs up. He's expected to long toss again today, so I don't expect him to be here in Tampa. Could it be Boston? Maybe. I just don't know yet. Aaron Boone, as we know, is a serial optimist with everything when it comes to the Yankees. It's one of the things that Yankee fans, and myself included, get mad at, because it feels like he's just lying to our faces and not being genuine at all. And he's always just so excited and happy about absolutely just a ton of all this BS that doesn't make sense. You guys, if you followed the channel long enough, you know I've been fed up with Aaron Boone since last year, and watching this year happen has just really not been easy because Aaron Boone has been a terrible manager throughout the entire season and has had no positive impact on this team thus far. The man who has had the most positive impact to any baseball team all year has been Aaron Judge. Judge has been unconscious all year long. It doesn't even make sense when you look at the numbers. He's got a 6.9 WAR in August. He's got 412 at-bats for 137 hits with 39 home runs as well. He's got a 333 batting average, 39 home runs, an OPS of a 1.134. The average is 750. An OPS plus of 210. The average is 100. He's got a slugging percentage near 700. It was in 700 the majority of this season. He's stolen 7 bases because why not? He has an on-base percentage of 447. Aaron Judge is far from normal. He is anything but normal, and now he is out for an extended period of time. Or not out, but out of the outfield for an extended period of time, I should say. Because, he's playing. And frankly, it is something that has been absolutely terrifying to witness, because when it comes down to it, Aaron Judge is what makes the Yankees go. Without him, the Yankees will not be able to they won't be able to swim. They will just completely lose all buoyancy and things will go horribly wrong. Giancarlo Stanton has been DHing for the Yankees for a long time now. Well longer than this year, but now he's back in right field a lot because of Judge having to DH, and there's been a lot of questions surrounding how long he'll be out there. Stanton has been excellent all season long, and I mean, on the year, he's got a 299 batting average, an OPS of 953, an OPS plus of 161. He's showing that he is still that guy from nearly 10 years ago now that won an MVP, and that when he's at his best, the man is really, really hard to stop in any light. I wanted to check Aaron Judge's home run to see how far he was away from Stanton. He's in the 90s away. I was just curious. But when it comes down to it, over Stanton's last 25 games, the man has been just disgusting. I mean, he's full-blown MVP. Like 1.098 OPS, an average of 333, an on-base percentage of 407, a slugging of 691. I mean, good gracious. This man is still that dude. And Giancarlo Stanton is showing it in every sense of the word. Now back in right field. Now, Judge told Stanton, he's like, I told him, don't get comfortable out in right field. I'm coming back. But it does not sound like Aaron Judge is coming back. If Aaron Boone is going out there and saying, yeah, I don't know if we're going to see him throw like he normally does for the rest of the year, that is a terrible sign. Now, Ryan Garcia of Empire Sports Media tweeted out that he's like, it's definitely a torn UCL. That was his kind of read on it, and I'm inclined to agree with that. just based off the fact of everything. I mean, Boone, always someone who's not really going to give any injury stuff away, but to say something like that is definitely not a good sign. Aaron Judge, I would be stunned if he doesn't have at least a partially torn UCL, and that very much means that he might never play the outfield again. He might just move to first base for the rest of the time, the way that Bryce Harper did. I mean, it becomes this hugely important thing because you look at Ben Rice, who it felt like was the first baseman of the future. Now it feels like he's the catcher of the future. You wonder what happens with Austin Wells and his batting average, which is at like a 206 this year. He's not playing well ever since coming back from that finger thing that they expected was due to blood clotting. And now with Ben Rice really being that guy moving forwards as the catcher, you do wonder about that first base spot. Does it get held open in the offseason next for Aaron Judge? Do you still go for Munetaka Murakami knowing that Judge might have to play there because you're still going to have Stanton at DH? In case that Aaron Judge has to go to first base, the Yankees will reroute a lot of their interests in free agency, because what we'd see is them really go hard to bring back Cody Bellinger and then stick probably Belly in right field with Dominguez staying in left, or Dominguez going to center, Belly in left, Spencer Jones in right, or Spencer Jones in left, or Belly in center field. You could do a few different things. You can really play any of them at center field, except you don't want Spencer Jones there. He's probably a bit slower than the other two, or honestly, he's a freak athlete. I just like Spencer Jones as a corner fielder better, if I'm being honest. I'd rather him be the corner outfield. So you either stick Dominguez or Cody Bellinger in that center field role, and you bring up Spencer Jones. You then have Aaron Judge as your first baseman. Your DH becomes Giancarlo Stanton. Ben Rice is your catcher, and Austin Wells becomes your backup catcher. That's what you look at, and then you go hard for some sort of third baseman and shortstop in free agency. That's what you do in this scenario that has become a very real situation with the Yankees. I mean, you look at Rice, and he's been excellent with the Yankees. I mean, he's got a good season going on right now. Got a 239 batting average and 804 OPS. He's been great since the All-Star break. He's really picked it back up after kind of slowing down after that incredibly hot start. He's got a 469 slugging. He's been good. No doubt about it. Ben Rice has been really good for this team, and he's a future part. It's just a matter of what position he's at, and Aaron Judge being hurt like this does not help anyone figure that out. Now, some fans are adamant that they want to see Ben Rice still be the first baseman, and that's fine. I kind of think at this point he's going to become the catcher of the future, and that Aaron Judge is going to first, even though I know Yankee fans don't like talking about that. And the Yankees, they also put J.C. Escarra in the minor leagues to call up Ahmed Rosario after the injury. And Rosario has had a solid season. I mean, he hasn't played a whole lot. He only has 155 at-bats to his name, but he does have a 277 batting average. He's got 5 home runs. He's got an OPS of 747. He's an excellent fielder, and he does give you a lot. He's got a positive OPS plus, so there's some things to like from Ahmed Rosario, who the Yankees have stuck in right field before, so they'll kind of bounce Rosario around a little bit. They also do have a few other players as well that can kind of stick in there, so we'll see what happens, but definitely it is a big fear now on what happens for the future with Aaron Judge. What do you guys want to see from the present? Do you want Aaron Judge to stay DHing? Do you want him to try first base? I know obviously Goldie being here right now is weird, but Goldie should really only be playing against lefties anyway. Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, and go Yankees. I'm weirdly out of breath. I do these videos all the time, but I'm like, I feel like my brain's running low on oxygen. Maybe I should open a window or something instead of just breathing in my not fanned bedroom right now. You guys don't need to hear this. Bye.